Hey Ben, how you doing? This is Ashley. This is a video that I was messaging you about on Instagram. I'm excited to be able to make this video for you as I did research before reaching out just to make sure that you would actually benefit from having a video like this. And in the research that I found, there is definitely a lot of potential for a plumber in specifically the area of Arlington, Texas, to really take their business to the next level. So I'm excited to be able to show this all to you and kind of break it all down. So what I really want to go over is just really go over your website and break it all down for you, show you the back end side and how much business you're getting each and every month from your current website. I'm going to show you some of your direct competition and show you how much business they're getting each and every month. And that's to give you an idea of how much more business you could be getting based on what your direct competition in the area is getting. Now, I'll keep this video as short as I can. I do not want to waste anyone's time, including my own. So once you're finished, just reach out. I'd love to talk some more, and we can just kind of take it from there. So first thing that I want to go over is your current website. Now, when it comes to having a website, it's all about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate that site, and being able to cater to different types of people coming to your website. Now, what I mean when I say that is when somebody comes to your site, they do not want to have to scroll throughout your entire site and read it all just to figure out what services you offer, let alone what areas you offer those services in. So what we like to do in all of our websites and what we call the header, and I'll show you one of our websites here in a little bit, we like to have our services in a drop-down menu that displays all the different services that that client is willing to offer, as well as the locations or the different areas we serve type tab that again drops down into all the different areas that they're willing to travel to. So you guys are definitely ahead as far as that part goes because you guys already have both of those, which is great. It makes your site that much more user friendly. And it just makes your site look a little bit more professional. You know, when somebody comes to your site and you don't have this and they have to dig just to find it, it makes it look not as professional, and it just makes it harder on that person to see if you offer a service that they're wanting in an area that they're located in. So definitely like that. Now, the next thing that I want to go over is different ways for people to get a hold of you for your services. So some people, they come to the site and they're like, I want to click on that number, talk to them on the phone, and that's it. Other people, they're like, I don't want to talk on the phone. It may be late. They might be at work still, whatever the case may be. So we need to make sure that we have multiple options for people to get a hold of you for the services that you offer. So what we find in high-ranking websites is they tend to have a click-to-call phone number, again, right from the start of the website, as well as a form submission option right from the start of the site as well. And that way you're catering to different types of people, as well as both of those options are great for client conversions. Now, scrolling on down to the next thing that I want to talk about, I want to talk about your current content that you have. Now, in order to be considered an authority, you need at least 1,500 to 2,000 words, and that's minimum, and that's not of any old content. That's professionally written, keyword-rich, authoritative content. So what that means is if we were to decide to start working together, I would go do competitive keyword research. Based on that research, I'd find the keywords that I know are going to bring you and your company more business. We send those out to our professional content writers, and what they do is they strategically embed those keywords throughout the content that they're writing about you, about your amazing services that you have to offer, so on and so forth. Now, those keywords, I'll show you some here in a little bit, but they are so very important because they are what people type in Google to find the services that you offer. So if you don't have any good keywords, or if you don't have any keywords at all, nobody is going to know that you offer those, and then, you know, nobody's going to find you. That way you're not going to get any business. We definitely don't want that. So if your competition, let's say, has 16 or 1700 words of content and you guys have 15, which is the minimum amount to be considered an authority, your competition is now beating you out as far as content goes. So speaking of your competition, I did a general search in the area, and again, I could have done so many different searches, but this video is just to give you an idea to kind of get you on the right page and on the same page as us, make sure we're all on the same page, and just really break it all down for you and show you how we could help your business and how we can take you guys to the next level. So with this regular search that I did, these guys from the organic section are one of your competitors. I'm not sure if you've heard of them before, but I'm going to show you how to beat them. So if we come to their website, we can see that they have the click-to-call phone number. They have all of their services beautifully and drop-down menus. You know, they have a nice site. Now, as far as their content goes, they do not look like they have enough content to be considered an authority, but they obviously have more than what you guys currently have because they're currently outranking you guys. So what we would do is once we go and we get that content as far as your website goes and we get all that squared away, we'll be beating these guys out, and that will not be something that we worry about. So coming back over here, I just want to break down Google based on this search that I did. So Google's broken down into 3 different sections. So there's the Google guaranteed ads, as you can see right here. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them, but basically Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage in terms of money. Now the conversion rate for these are pretty high, and that's great for you because, as I'm sure you're well aware, when somebody calls you, they're more prone to actually making a purchase from you rather than just filling out a form submission. So if this was something that you were interested in running, or if this is something that we would see fit for you guys to run in the future, if again we were to decide to start working together, then this is something that we would talk about. As of right now, I don't see that you guys are running these, but we would definitely want to make sure that you're actually going to benefit from them, because we obviously want our companies that we're working for to make money, not lose money. So the next section that I want to go over is the Google My Business section. And this area is again another important section to be in, because just like with your website, how certain people come just to call you, other people come just to message you, that's the same thing with Google. Some people come to Google and they strictly come to the Google guaranteed section. Other people, they strictly come to the Google My Business section, and so on and so forth. So we need to make sure that we get you on this first page for all the keywords that you want to be found for. That way you have you're maximizing your traffic to its fullest potential, put it that way. So coming back down to this area here, I see that you guys currently have your listing in this section, which is great, but just because you're showing up in this section for this keyword does not mean you're showing up in this section for all the different keywords, because this is just one specific keyword. You have many different competitors based on these keywords. So I could type in, you know, plumber, Arlington, Texas, or plumbers with an S, and you'll have completely different results. So what we want to do to stay in this area and to get in this area for the areas and, you know, organic keywords that you're not here for, we want to go and find out all the citations your current competitor has, go list you in all those on top of 200 to 300 more. Whatever your competitor had to do, we have to do the same thing and then some, because we want to beat them. Now, it also takes a lot more than just citations to get in this area. It takes, you know, having reviews, posting on your GMB listing weekly. There's a lot that goes into this area here, but again, it's important that you show up, because if you're not here, you're missing out on all the business that strictly comes to this area. Now, the last section I want to go over with you is the organic section. It directly deals with your website. So basically, in order to get ranked in this area here, it requires having the most relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness. So as I scrolled through on this first page, again, I don't see your website there, which is where we want it to be. So to get you in this area, we need to beat out your competition in every aspect possible. So we come to a paid resource I pay monthly for, and we're looking at your stats currently. Now your UR is how trustworthy or legit Google looks at your site. This number goes all the way up to 100. Yours is currently rated a 9, which is pretty good, but we definitely want this number to be a lot higher. Now you have 104 backlinks, but the rating of them is a 4.6. Again, this number goes all the way up to a 100. That tells me that the backlinks that you have are not the greatest and that they could be hurting your rankings. And that's why I said earlier, we want the most effective and relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness. Now, you're currently being found for 205 organic keywords, but you're only getting 34 people to your site per month. Now, don't get me wrong, traffic is traffic. You're getting, some people to your site, but what I'm saying is it's nowhere near what you could or should be getting based on your competition, which again, I'll show you here in a minute. So, coming over to your competition, let's see. These guys are your competition that I was showing you earlier. You can see their UR is not very good. They only have 2 backlinks, but look at the power of those backlinks. So what these guys are doing is they have their main Baker Brothers plumbing page, and then they have a service page or a location page in Arlington that they're ranking for. So we don't need to beat out their main page, we just need to beat their Arlington page that's showing up, which makes it a lot easier for us. So if if those backlinks are good enough to get them where they're at, they're good enough to get you there too. So we'd go and get them pointing back at you. Now they're being found for 47 organic keywords, but look at the traffic that they're getting to their website each and every month. That's a per month number. That's a lot of business you guys are missing out on. Not to mention, this is just one of your competitors. Remember how I said earlier, I could type in, plumber Arlington, Texas, or plumbers with an S Arlington, Texas, and you have completely different competitors. Well, let me show you another one of your competitors. So here's a different one of your competitors, and you're missing out on over 200 people per month just from them. And again, that's just now 2 of your competitors. So to show you exactly where they're getting that business from, these are the keywords I was talking about earlier. These are what people type in Google each and every month. Now exactly 300 people are typing plumbing Arlington, Texas each and every month, and 107 of them are directly going to their site and not yours. Now, these keywords are not as simple as just writing them in your content. We need to add power to them. That way they gain positions, because we want these keywords to be in the 1 through 10 position, which is the first page of Google. So, just looking through all these different keywords, 450 people typing plumber Arlington, Texas, 350, 400, 70, 60. You can see all the people that are looking for the services that you offer in the areas that you service. So really the business is just waiting for you as of right now. We can take you to that next level. It just takes you wanting to get there in order to get you there. Now, to show you your listing that I was talking about earlier as far as what gets you ranked in this area, the listing that you have, I would definitely recommend for it to be optimized, as it's lacking, services, it's lacking postings, it's lacking pictures being posted, so on and so forth. Now, real quick, I just want to skim through this site. This is our plumber out in Woodland Hills. This is a site that we built. Click to call phone number, form submission option, all the different services and drop down menus with all the different areas, all the different content in order to beat out the competition, as well as be considered an authority and safely fit in the keywords that he wants to be found for. Beautifully built site. Do it once, never have to do it again. Social media ads that I create and post each and every week. These websites are built correctly from the platform that they're built on. They're built correctly. They're built to rank and they're built to bring business, and that's just that. But that's all I have for you right now. This video is getting a little long. Like I said, there was a lot I wanted to show you, but you see what you're currently getting versus what you could be getting just based on 2 of your competitors. So you see the search volumes there. So, you know, reach out. I'd love to talk some more, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See you later, Ben. Bye.